Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Souls Intersect. I have your December of 2016 Intuitive Tarot reading. Please check out my specials for this month. For the first time, I've actually taken a few dollars off of each of my readings in celebration of the winter solstice and this time of year. Also, keep your eyes open for the 2017 readings by astrological signs. So there will be 12 readings, and I'll start to put those out in December as well. All right, so all the information that you need is below if you'd like to contact me or book a reading using my website. Looking at the center card for you, Sagittarius, we have the Fairy Stallion, which in this deck is the Chariot, and I'm picking up on a lot of different energies. You can also see there's lots of different colors, lots of different elements. The first thing that I'm getting is that things are going to be moving for you. And for some of you, that's going to be just downright busy. You're going to be busy. And it could also be movement forward in some things that maybe have felt a little bit stagnant. With the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck that's propped up on the right here, I feel that there is some emotional, some residual emotional anguish, or if not that extreme, some mild suffering, some heartbreak that is lingering, possibly from the previous month. So I'm not sure what happened, but it could also be for U.S. viewers in relation to our election, and of course that impacted more than just people here. And that's, both sides of families arguing and things like that, especially with the holiday also. So that caused some pain, some anxiety, and just fatigue, emotional fatigue for a lot of people. So it could be a result of that, or something more acute in your life as well. Sometimes it's just holiday energy too, and that tends to start in November. Also US with Thanksgiving and everything, and things can be a little bit stressful around that time. So I do sense that. But the good thing is, so I think that it's good that you're busy, because I feel like although there may be this underlying kind of lingering, it does feel a little bit like fatigue. It could be physical for some of you, or emotional. Keeping busy and having a lot going on is going to help that. It's going to help lift you out of that, and maybe just distract you from it, but that's also positive. It's definitely better than wallowing in it. So although it's there, I do feel that all of these wonderful energies are going to help with that. There's also a Five of Pentacles on the bottom row, and I feel that could be part of it. Maybe some emotional struggles, some things that came up in November, possibly. It does feel like struggle is kind of lingering from the past month. With the Two of Swords next to it on the bottom left there, I feel like maybe something was at a standstill, waiting to hear about a job, waiting to hear about a loan, or being at an impasse. It does feel like it might be financial. And with the Three of Wands, I feel like there may be an answer that was related to building on something you're already doing, adding something to what you're already doing. So it's kind of like, there's also the Ace of Wands above the Two of Swords. For some of you, there could be a new job coming through in December, or again, like building of projects you're currently working on, or a job you already have, or doing something part-time. While the wands are not always related to finances, I'm picking up on that with this Five of Pentacles having a pretty strong energy, and that some of that waiting did have to do with waiting on a new job. So the Ace and the Three are really positive. I feel like there is promise there for you, that whether it's building on something you already have or something new, that there's a chance to come up out of this Five of Pentacles, maybe some emotional loss, or being I'm sorry, financial loss or being at a financial standstill. So that's pretty positive too, coming into December. Now, there's definitely some messages here about love, and they're really positive for you, Sagittarius. I like seeing this because I think it's been a few months with my readings for. I don't remember Two of Cups coming up for Sagittarius very recently, and I like that it's coming up next to the Fairy Stallion, the Chariot card, because I feel like there might be some movement there. So for some of you, it could be a new beginning. That Ace of Wands is coming up maybe to denote that as well. If it is a new beginning, it's got that fire energy and the Chariot energy. So speed, movement, and also with the Chariot and the Six of Wands is the card above it. Both of those can have that triumphant, victorious energy. So I feel like if you look at that as those four cards together with the Six of Wands in the top center there, the Fairy Stallion below it, and then to the right the Two of Cups, to the left the Ace of Wands, I feel a lot of lucky, positive movement forward, and also impassioned. The wands are coming up again with that Six of Wands, and there's very much that red, fiery passion in that card. So it does feel like something finally igniting, maybe that you've been also waiting on, because we have that Two of Swords. It can be about decisions. I'm really feeling it like a waiting, as I did with the job messages for this reading. So now looking at the top row, it's the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and then the King of Swords. For some of you, I'm picking up on two sides of the same person. So it's interesting. I feel like there could be a man or woman in your life, Sagittarius, it's related to this passion being ignited. I feel that with these two sides, that maybe it's someone who you didn't think of as a romantic interest, that maybe you already know, or that you were uncertain because of two sides of them, and it's not necessarily negative. I just sense that this person has this really stern, more, it's not cold, but very rational, stern side. But then also this really comforting, earthy side that may even be paternal or maternal. Definitely a very decisive and strong person who may be in a position of power, whether it's male or female. Coming up as the king, we have that symbolism of the ultimate power. So most likely someone in a position of authority, or that's how their energy resonates with you. Not authoritative against you or towards you, but just really taking the lead. So some of the waiting may also have been waiting for someone to take the lead. And this could involve earth signs or air signs, but not necessarily. And it can also be, well, one more thing I want to say about it being two aspects of the same person is that with that Six of Wands, I feel like they're balancing out in some way, in a really positive way. So if it was an issue that someone had two sides, or if you didn't see them, maybe you didn't have access to the other side of them for some reason, so you didn't see them as a possible partner, I feel like that is going to come into balance. Both sides will be shown, both sides will be in balance. It just feels like the reason it will be ignited is because suddenly it's going to come into balance. It just seems like it's the right timing, and so you'll be able to see the benefits of both sides, or be able to see this person as a potential partner because of something that is revealed, or that just happens to clear up or just come into balance, come out in the open. Something will change, it feels like, that will help you to see this person in a different light. And it could also be two different people, so there could be a choice between people. And that would be where the Two of Swords is indicating that more choice energy. And we have the Two of Cups as well. Although it's usually about a union of emotional energy, it can also be about decisions. So what I would say about that, if you feel like there's a choice between two people, I definitely sense that one of them may not resonate with you as warm as the other person, I want to say. They're more rational. They may be a bit smarter or, I don't know, successful in some way that involves their use of logic, like a lawyer or something like that. And there's benefits to both people, I want to say. But I do sense that with both the swords coming up with the King of Swords and the Two of Swords, that there's a little bit of a colder, more rational energy that might not feel as at home to you. But that doesn't mean that's not the right choice. There could be benefits there. On the other hand, I'm feeling with the King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, I feel them resonating together. It feels to me that that's much warmer, more comforting. That's where I'm really picking up on, if it's two different people, I'm picking up on maybe it being someone, though, that you didn't necessarily consider as a romantic partner before. It feels like it may be someone a little bit older. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up here. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. And please check out my specials for the month of December. Thank you.